working? Ah! Hello,
Are we
everybody,
rolling?
and welcome back to Curse of Strahd. I really should have come up with a less dumb name, huh? Anyway, last week we took a short break, however, we are back. And I return with all of my beautiful watchers. No, that's not the right thing. Victims.
We're the guests of Barovia.
Yes.
Except for two of us, we're natives.
You're not even. You're
Yeah.
from here.
I know.
Okay. Anyway, we return, and for those of you who have forgot, like I did, we return with Hazel. Hazel.
Hi.
Is that all you gonna say?
What else do you need me to say?
Oh, whatever. Margaret Menzel. You sound like an annoying child character from Legend of Zelda.
They are an annoying child character.
That's exactly what I was going for.
You sound like the annoying child character. You mean like the annoying child character she is? Or they are?
And we have Olivia.
Hey,
And Olive, who appears to be muted. That
emotion going on.
That didn't do anything, Olive. Were you
Yeah.
trying to say something?
We cannot hear you. Your mic is not going off.
Well, whatever. Anyway.
Difficulties.
Let's hope they fix that by the time
Stuff is natural.
combat happens, or, anything important. Anyway, we are now returning to the world of Strahd in the town of Wallaki. The official pronunciation guide says it should be pronounced Wallaki, and, that's fair, but whenever I see words like this, and it's supposed to be like this Eastern European thing, I can't help but think it should be wa. And now that I've taken Latin, that's ingrained in my head. Anyway.
Yeah, well, that's on you for being a nerd.
You're a nerd. You gotta stop making fun of people for being who you are.
Look, I ain't the one that took Latin.
No, you just...
Yeah,
got
what are you, a
useless degree.
necromancer?
No, you just got a useless
When was the last time a person learned Latin?
Last semester?
Can you speak it conversationally?
No, we took academic Latin, which was very, very fast, and I ended
What's
up
the
actually
point?
losing it by the end. Well, because we were supposed
Oh,
to be
we're
able to
getting
read
distracted.
it.
Let's get into the game.
Game.
Alright. Yeah. We return. Oh, god damn it.
Dude. That's a terrible accent.
It was meant to be terrible. We've returned to the town of Wellaki. Gotta turn you down, Pancake. You're too loud. We return to the town of Wellaki, and here we go. Here we go. You have all gone to sleep in the one inn in town, I guess. You've all returned to the inn
Yeah.
in town.
Yeah.
Do you have any
Yeah.
plans before you go to sleep, or at the Blue Water Inn?
The what?
Do you have any plans at the Blue Water Inn before you go to
Oh,
bed?
that's the name of the inn.
Oh, no, I
No.
fell asleep.
No, I got nothing.
All right.
I feel like I wanted to break into some place at night, but I don't remember where, so I'm just not going to.
Did you check to make sure there were no creepy children in your room?
Yeah, we closed the door on their face, remember?
I closed it gently.
You closed the door
Yeah.
on their face while they were in your room and you left. Did you check that they weren't still there?
Also, our food is cold, I believe, because we ordered it in then left.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna be delivered to your room. Anyway, so you all go to bed, dreaming of one day achieving your goals in town, I guess. And you wake up.
I dream of large women. Get a reference.
You are already a large woman. How can you dream of someone larger?
Goliath
Goliaths.
women exist.
Dragons.
Do dragons
They get
count?
big.
Yeah, but they're not. Anyway.
Dragons are shapeshifters. They can have boobs if they want.
Not in their natural form.
If they want, they are shape
They want.
changers.
They're not that kind of shapeshifter.
They can polymorph themselves into dragon with boob.
I don't think
Yeah.
dragon with boob is on the polymorph list.
Homebrew.
No, they can use alter self.
There you go.
What would you do with a
And
full-grown dragon
it would
kid?
It would probably be like a
Sleep
copper
on it
dragon.
like a bed.
It would probably be a copper dragon playing a prank. Like trying to convince someone that all dragons have tits, and if they don't have tits, then they're a boy dragon. And that would then be awkward when they meet a dragoness next who doesn't.
No. You see, we go full donkey in this house.
What?
No. That's
We're not going to talk about doing things with the dragon. That's too much for the show.
Yeah.
And dragon titty wasn't okay. You know what?
Yeah. Let's restart from the beginning.
No.
Nope. Olivia, you get a nightmare.
Grab
The
the
rest
stream.
of you sleep. You sleep fine. You wake up in the morning. What time is it?
I don't know, morning time?
Whatever
7 or
constitutes
8 a.m.
Whatever
Roll-
constitutes as dawn in Barovia.
Each of you, roll a d10.
Alright.
Okay.
Get food gets here soon. I'm starving. Ooh.
I got a 4.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Alright.
Who do we appreciate?
Also rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2.
Olive,
What did Hazel roll?
a 2.
Fuck.
We've got a 4, a 2, a 2, and Olive hasn't rolled yet.
Turtle. If you don't roll, I'm gonna assume you got a 10. 5,
Turtle.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, their thing went off again, but we can't hear you.
Fix your microphone.
I'm gonna assume they got a 10. Okay. Alright, Hazel and Olivia, you wake up at 2 in the morning. You didn't get the best sleep. Olivia, you didn't get great sleep. Hazel, you're fine for some reason.
You're just awake.
Hazel, you have consistent chronic insomnia.
Blah, blah, blah.
I don't say blah blah.
I don't say blah, blah, blah.
Anyway. You're up in the morning. What do you do at 2 in the morning?
I'm gonna look out the window, see what's going on.
You see
Clean my hammer.
out the window, you see that there's a bunch of people outside. Not like a lot of people, but more than you're used to. They seem to be, walking around town.
More than you'd expect for 2 a.m.
But less than you'd hope. Nobody gets that reference?
No.
More than you'd expect, but less than you'd hope.
What's it a reference to? Go into a 13-minute diatribe about it.
Deadly Premonition. There's a character who seems to know a lot, and you straight up ask him how much he knows, and he's like, more than you'd expect, but less than you'd hope. It's such a good line.
Okay.
Alright. There are people, they seem to be setting up for the festival.
Seems interesting. I wonder what this festival's going to be.
I don't know. I just know we're invited.
After
Shall we go check it out?
After 2 hours, Margaret wakes up.
Nah.
She's just gonna like rub her eyes, sit cross-legged, and like pull out a ration to start eating. Just like jerky. Maybe a cookie as well.
Well, morning.
Morning.
I need to turn down Pancake.
Yeah, Pancake at default is very loud.
I have it at 37.
Where do I have it at?
I had to draw it down to like 40 something.
I got it at 47. I need to drop
Putting it to 25.
I'm gonna go
I have it at 30.
down to 50.
I'm gonna make my way out to investigate the preparations.
Alright.
Okay.
How long?
I'll watch her from the window.
It's now 4 in the morning.
I'll watch 2 as well.
The preparations have gone mostly well. You see that the people who are walking around town seem to all have armbands. Things that you haven't seen from anybody in the past. Except you may have gotten a glimpse somewhere around the mayor. The armbands are brightly colored, yellows and purples. And they seem to be putting up the banners and other things around town.
I'm gonna walk up to one of the people wearing the bands and tap him on the shoulder.
No! Hello, citizen.
Oh, sorry, did I scare you?
No, of course not. Why would I ever be scared? We're safe here.
Oh, didn't mean to startle you there. What's with the armbands?
Oh. We're just a part of the, Smile Squad. Yeah, that's it.
Miles Squad.
Yep. That's definitely the name and not something I just made up.
Alright. How long has this Smile Squad been a thing?
Oh, for a while, we're the people who take care of the town for the mayor.
Alright. So what is the festival you are preparing for?
One sec. He's patting around his body, trying to find a pocket. He digs into a pocket, and he opens it up. Here we go. It's the Festival of the Blazing Sun. Yeah, that's what's this week.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, I gotta be right back. I got some food. Some food just got here.
Alright.
You see
Let's
Hazel
see.
interrogating this man from outside. The sun
I'm
is
gonna-
starting to come up already. It's 4 in the morning still, though.
I'm surprised we can see it, considering the cloud cover.
It's more like the difference between pitch darkness to, dusky.
That's fair. I'm gonna cast guidance on the village. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna go down there and just. I'm gonna head down there and just quietly cast guidance on the villager to help them resist whatever the interrogations are being done.
From Hazel?
Yeah. So, if they have to make any kind of, let me double check. If they make an ability check, they can add a D4. So like, if Hazel lies or tries to intimidate, and you roll, you can add a D4 to help not be intimidated or whatever.
Okay.
Oh wow, hold on.
I don't want Hazel causing trouble in this town. We just got here.
Holy shit, the TF2 wiki or the TF2 Twitter's made its first tweet in like 2 years.
What's to say?
TF2 community, we hear you. We love this game and know you do too. We see how large this issue has become and are working to improve things.
Dancing is talking about the bots. The bots.
Yep.
Oh man.
TF2's currently got a really bad bot problem right now.
It is really bad.
And right now there's an entire hashtag campaign on Twitter about, talk about your good experiences with TF2 and use the hashtag save TF2 and don't be mean to Valve.
Biddy, what if I told you I bought the paint?
Like three of them?
Potentially.
That's a lot.
I want to be annoying.
Yeah.
The only thing missing is the hat on fire.
Well, that's like $20 at minimum, I think.
I am not
Sorry
buying
about that,
it.
I'm back.
Heyo.
Welcome back.
I heard everything. Don't worry.
I have gone down. Yeah, we were talking about TF2. I have gone.
And
down.
there's actually a peaceful protest going on outside of Valve
mentioned-
headquarters.
Okay, and we.
Outside.
Yeah,
Outside of Valve.
yeah. It's basically just a bunch of cosplayers saying hi to people, and they just have signs that say "Save TF2."
That's actually kind
Okay.
of funny.
The cheapest unusual Troublemakers Tossle cap is $58. Fuck that.
Anyway,
Oh, hello, Margaret. So, are there going to be games at this festival? I've been partial to games.
games. Well, we don't generally have games, but we can always include some.
Are you sure you're all right? You seem jittery.
Don't worry, all will be well.
I'm going to use insight.
He has a big fake smile on his face. All will be well.
Remember,
15.
you got a D4, an additional D4 if you're trying to persuade or deceive Hazel.
Are you working against me?
Hey, I didn't do anything. That you saw.
So I don't notice him acting twicky?
I don't know. I don't know what his stats are or what he rolls.
What did you roll?
15.
He does seem to be a little bit nervous whenever he says that all will be well.
Well, I look forward to the festivities. And I'm gonna walk off.
He, once you walk a little bit away, you can sort of notice him doing something, patting around his pants again, and grabbing something.
Try and get a glimpse of what he picked up or what he grabbed.
If you use perception, you can.
Perceive I shall. Natural 20, 25.
You see him take out a small tin, open it up, grab something small and red, and pop it in his mouth. And he seems to sigh happily after that.
Anne's got some mints.
I'm gonna pat around and be like, oh. I start walking back. I'm sorry, I think I dropped something around you. And while I'm pretending to look, I want to grab the tin.
Alright, sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. There you are.
I'm gonna cast guidance on the dude again.
Stop that!
No,
16.
I don't. You are trying to cause trouble.
I'm not trying to cause trouble.
You are stealing from a man.
You are
Stealing from a man that's acting weird.
Alright, you
No,
managed to
just
take
because I act weird doesn't mean you can steal from me.
you managed to take the tin out of his hand and pocket it.
Does he notice?
He does not notice.
Ow. He
Do
don't.
I notice, actually?
Full perception, I guess.
Yes, I do. I got a dirty 20. I give a scowl at you.
Is she behind or away from the guy?
She's just
Like, could I
around
turn-
next to him.
I pretend to pick something up. Ah, here it is. And I pocket it. Sorry about that. Thank you. And I quickly walk off.
Alright, I walk
boy.
off too. Are we heading back to the inn? Join the olives?
Yep.
The martini crew?
That's where I'm going.
Alright, I will too.
The martini
You shouldn't
crew.
do that. Yeah, they're both olives.
Something's not right here. First off, Festival of the Blazing Sun. When was the last time you saw the sun in Barovia?
I've never seen the sun in Barovia. I've
Exactly.
lived here all my life. Yes, but just because something is off does not mean that you can steal.
I'm going to lean down and think, I think the mayor is forcibly drugging these people.
And?
Do you have a conception of right and wrong?
I know that's, I don't have any real connection with these people. I have no reason to care about their plight beyond trying to get the trade route established.
If we deal with the mayor, we'll have an easier way to establish a trade route.
But we will need to find an ally to take the place of the mayor who is willing to establish the trade route.
I'm pretty sure all these people don't like being under the mayor.
And that is not my problem.
No, but
Unless
you're my
it's
problem.
Unless it directly... I'm the problem. I am not the one stealing. I do not steal
I didn't
things.
say that you are the problem. I said you're my problem.
I am not the problem here.
You're not a problem, but you're my problem.
No.
Yes.
No. I am nobody's problem.
As the one raised by witches.
They are very kind to me. And they
Hey,
have taught me...
they're hags, not witches.
Yes.
Witches,
also,
hags,
yes,
what's the difference?
there is a huge difference, alright?
Yeah, witches look better.
I am going to cast Thaumaturgy to make a loud noise right in your ear.
Roll perception.
Eight.
It's pretty loud, but it's not that bad. It's like stepping on one of those gunpowder things that they hand to children.
Snappers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those things
Look.
are really dangerous.
Look.
Yeah, it's gunpowder.
They are. It is. Look, there are only two things that matter in this world. Two ways to actually get what you want, without getting in, without getting in too much trouble. One is to make deals. All right, I have no problem with that. If you want something, make a deal to get it. And number two, you do not want to do anything to upset the power structure in plain sight. You do not want to be the one to do it. Get somebody else to do it.
Alright, you get back to the room.
All I am saying is that stealing is wrong.
Mhm.
I
Of
say as we walk in.
Of course.
What?
And once the door
Stealing?
closes, I open the tin and pop one of those pills.
Alright. Roll Constitution for me.
Saving throw or just a check?
Saving throw.
I'm so tempted to cast Bane, but that costs an entire spell slot.
13.
13? Alright. Sorry, one sec. Alright. As you take the pill, you get a glimpse. You get a glimpse of what's on the front of the tin. It says auspice. Auspice.
Allspice.
AU spice. And
Do I know what that is?
Nope.
One word or two?
One word.
How auspicious.
And you start to feel good. Nothing seems suspicious. Nothing's wrong. In fact, you want to go to the festival. You want to party. You feel
Can I,
great. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I take the tin and do a medicine check or an arcana check to see if I'm
going to say that you can, but only because of your familiarity with the dream cakes.
Yeah. Oh, hey, that's good. 21.
Okay, one sec.
Pretty.
Alright, you recognize it. It isn't the same as dream cakes. It is, however, something special. It's a magical drug. With that roll, I'm going to tell you that you can recognize some of the effects. You can tell that it is a form of a stimulant. It increases dopamine. And God damn it. One sec. I need to look this up. You know that it increases people's feelings of happiness. It decreases anxiety. It can it causes dilated pupils, tingling sensations, a raised heartbeat.
It'll go from 1 beat per minute to 2.
and people who are on it seem to feel feelings of love. You do also know, however, that there's something extra that has some form of magical property that makes it even stronger than some normal drug. It allows people to glimpse something else, something different from your current reality.
All right. Those absolute snakes. That
Hazel,
is insulting to snakes. My mistake. That is why they don't want to dream cakes. It's because they have these inferior alternatives.
Hazel, you see everything perfectly fine, except it just seems better. There's no cracks in the window. There's no the weather outside is delightful, and you just feel good about everything.
Does Hazel see the sun shining outside?
Yes.
Hazel's just gonna jump onto the ceiling upside down. Ooh, this is good.
Hey,
Hey, get down from there! I cover the window. I close the curtains on the window.
But being upside down is awesome. Doesn't it make you feel good?
No, it would make the blood rush to my head. Now get down from there before someone suspects that you're a vampire.
I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration. I'm gonna.
With that,
It heals poisons.
I'm gonna guess drugs are poison.
It heals conditions that are blind, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. Or diseases. So I'm gonna
Slowly,
use it to.
you feel the chemical effects of the drug wear off. You no longer feel overly excited. You no longer feel like you want to party. However, not all of the effects are gone. Your vision still seems strange. And suddenly you notice that everything's not the way it should.
Oh,
Hazel,
ooh.
get off the ceiling.
Hang on. I'm gonna blink a few times and then jump back onto the floor.
Do not
Oh.
take any. I am keeping these, okay? You are not having any more, alright?
In full fairness, I was gonna force feed you. In full
If
fairness,
you-
I was going to force feed you those, but you're a child.
Don't drug children.
Unless it is with dream pastries. Dream pastries are far superior than these.
Stop talking. The world
No.
is weird right now.
As you
What do I
look
see?
Do
around,
not take any more. I can only do that 2 times a day. And then I'm tired.
As you look around, you see the world different. The room still seems better than it was before. The scratchy bed clothes that you had used in the night now seem soft and silky and perfect. The harsh, almost weathered wooden floor now seems perfectly done and beautiful. And as you look at the other members of your party, they seem different. Olivia's the closest to what she was before, but when you look at her, her clothes seem different, and she seems to almost be idealized as your idea of a warrior. When you
What happens when I look at Margaret?
glance at Olive, you see a magical symbol floating above her sleeping head. A symbol of a maze. And when you look at Margaret, she looks like a perfect little girl. She looks just like she does when she transforms into her goth scout outfit. However, something slightly different. Her skin seems more natural than it usually does. Her eyes less piercing and calculating. She seems perfectly fine.
You look like a Girl Scout.
I am not even in my disguise.
Right,
I
right,
just woke up.
right.
I kind of did that.
Something in this drug. It's like it's making everything seem better than it should.
Yes, and that's
But-
why you should not have that. If you want everything to feel better than it should, then take a dream pastry. They are far superior. They last longer.
I cover Margaret's mouth with my hand.
Ooh. I use thaumaturgy to make my voice louder. Dream pastries are far better than this. I will throw this out the window.
Wait, no, don't.
I
It's
will.
evidence.
I'm gonna throw it out the window.
The window is currently closed, and the curtains are closed as well.
I'm gonna throw it at the window.
I'm gonna catch it.
Athletics.
For me?
For the one trying to catch it.
Oh.
Be me. 7.
You want me to roll a
Fumble it.
strength to see?
You fumble it, and the small mints fall all over the floor.
Ah,
They do look like Altoids.
But red.
I'm gonna start putting them back into the tin.
They look kind of like cinnamon Altoids.
Oh, gross.
I'm not going to eat any more. I just did that first one to see what would happen. Like I said, I was gonna force feed you, but you're a child.
If you find a random vial in a cave somewhere, are you just going to drink it to see what it does?
Yes,
And if it kills you?
I'm already dead, in a way.
If it kills you more?
It doesn't quite sound right.
But anything that is only partially dead could always be more dead.
Yeah, true. Anyway. Let's focus on the task at hand. Obviously, this mayor's drugging his citizens. And making everything seem better than it is. What was over Olive's head again?
The symbol of a maze. You can almost see something special about it as you look at it. It tries to draw you closer.
Right now, Olive looks like she has a maze over her head, and Margaret actually looks like a child.
I am a child.
You're a problem.
You are the one that took random things from someone and then ate it.
And Olivia, there you look more or less the same.
Well, alright then.
But the fact of the matter is, it looks like this is a 5-star hotel in Castle Ravenloft rather than some dingy rundown inn.
Well, if you really want to know what is going on, you need to look for the person that doesn't seem to be participating, but is trying to look like they are. Look for
Oh,
the
I
one that
guess.
doesn't belong.
I guess what we should do is head to the festival and see if we can find our inn.
What we should do first is wake up the turtle.
That is bad luck in some cultures.
Well, not my culture. And I'm like, wave my hand through the maze. Is this like a dream right now or something?
As you look at the maze, it becomes more and more detailed. It seems to gain depth and weight to it. You almost see figures inside of the maze as if they're moving around. Small little dots, specks even, that seem to be trying to get closer and closer. And as you stare, the maze's complexity gets larger and larger and larger, and that you see more and more of the maze. Your
What in the
eyes...
glitch? What am I looking at?
Everyone else roll perception.
Alright.
I got 12.
13.
Olivia, you see Hazel's eyes. Normally, they're their normal color. However, now the color has become more intense, and they've become slightly cloudy, and the pupil has almost disappeared.
I'm gonna grab Hazel by the shoulder and shake her.
Does that do anything?
Hey, Hazel, come on, snap out of it.
If you choose, you can
Good.
try and resist.
I'm gonna try and resist.
All right. You have a plus. You have yeah.
Advantage.
Just try to resist.
What do I do? What do I roll?
Endurance for mental endurance as well, right?
Endurance?
It's for resisting
Constitution?
Yeah.
Ten.
Mental endurance. Constitution is physical endurance.
Well, you
Wait,
also roll con to get out of like magical things.
Well, magical bindings, but like if it's a mind thing, then it'd be like wisdom or intelligence.
You're right. This should have been wisdom. Yeah, whatever.
Well, anyway, Hazel rolled an 8, so I don't think.
But that
she
was
rolled it.
Constitution.
Yeah, but if you add the different modifiers, it's not going to be that
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, instead of a 10, it'd be 11.
If it's
Yeah.
what I think it is, it might be intelligence that you need to roll. If it's what I
It's
think it
wisdom.
is. Okay.
As you
So it's
stare
not-
off, just you're staring into the distance, and you see a glimpse of somewhere else. You see the maze, and you see stuff around the maze. You begin to see a jungle. Something perfect. Something interesting, exciting, a place that you could go and be. You're almost drawn, and you think about trying to go, but just as you're staring, and just as you're about to move your hand towards the maze, Olive wakes up, and the maze disappears. Olivia and Margaret, while you were watching Hazel stare into this thing that you can't see, you saw something odd. Something about the air above Olive. Instead of its normal, just, being air, something began to shimmer, glimmer, and kind of look like the later special effects for Star Trek teleporters, where it's not like super obvious, but it's like a little bit of a glimmer. And you saw
Alright.
a hole begin to open in the air.
That doesn't look good.
It seems almost like what happens when you look into the mists. And then suddenly it's closed, and Olive is waking up.
Maze, where'd the maze go?
What maze?
What's going on? It was a maze around Olive's head, and I put my hand on Olive's head. On Olive's head, not aware she's awake.
There was nothing there.
I mean, I saw something. I think Hazel almost got sucked into Olive's brain or something.
Oh no, what a shame if that were to happen.
Anyway, we gotta get downstairs, have ourselves some breakfast, and then head out to the festival. Try to find the person who don't belong. See if we can figure out how to fix this terrible town.
Mm-hmm. As much as you don't want to, Margaret.
Wait, what do I not want to do?
Fix this town.
Margaret definitely wants to fix this town so she can sell her dream whatevers.
Yeah, have you not been paying attention?
You did that. Forget it.
No, what I was saying was that you should not be stealing from the people and drawing attention to yourself. If you want to overthrow a society, you need to have someone else do it so that you are not implicated.
I'm sure I will be fine. I'm sneakier than you think.
Well, how long will your luck last? What will you do when it runs out?
I think of something. Happened before, it's happened again.
Well, that does not bode well. You should have had a different approach after the first time it failed.
Yes, if it fails once, give up. Yes, it's amazing.
I did not say give up, I said find a different approach.
Well, in a way, some people think giving up is an approach. Like maybe you selling your dream pastries.
My dream pastries will be sold. When the mayor did not want to open a trade route, I decided to look for a different approach, which involves replacing the mayor with the baron with someone else.
You're doing this for your own selfish gain, then, other than making this a better place.
Yes. Where have you been?
She's not exactly the best girl.
Why did we pick up this child again?
Because I know how to
Powerful.
navigate the world.
I know how to navigate the world as well.
Yeah, but do you have spells?
No, I have knives.
Exactly, she has spells.
Yes, I can do this. And I snap my finger and use thaumaturgy to open the window. I may have read up on thaumaturgy in the last couple of weeks, and it is a really good cantrip.
What happened to not drawing attention to ourselves?
I'm not throwing attention to myself by
You slammed the window open.
Stealing something from someone will draw attention. Opening a window will not.
So you guys gonna go get breakfast or what? It's now 10 in the morning. You guys have been kind of distracted by the drugs for a while.
We've been bickering for 6 hours.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right.
Listen, it's a team. People drop these things all the time.
All I'm saying is that you should try to not draw attention to yourself by stealing something. You should not draw attention to yourself by doing stuff that will get you in trouble before the thing that you want to do is accomplished.
Yeah. I'm not taking wisdom from a 12-year-old. Can you even tie your shoes? Wait, no, you don't have shoes.
I do have shoes.
Where are
She
they?
does have shoes.
I thought she was barefoot.
No. I am not good at drawing feet. But
She
she's got
normally
shoes.
has like those pointy shoes.
No, they're not pointy shoes. They're leather. They're just leather boots that go up like slightly past her ankles.
They're slightly
She's got-
pointy.
Not really.
Anyway, they look like sneakers right now.
Yeah. Well,
Point is, I've been around a bit longer than you, kid.
And I have all the wisdom of my grandmother and aunts.
And when was the last time they left that stupid hut of theirs?
Well,
Don't they leave like semi-regularly to go sell?
yes, they do. They also had to have left in order to get my sister.
That's a bucket of worms I'm not going to open right now. Let's get breakfast.
And
All right, you walk.
I'm hungry.
You guys go downstairs.
Are the creepy kids there?
You go down to the downstairs, and I would like you guys to roll.
Roll what?
Roll what?
Never mind. Well, never mind. Whatever. You get down. There's a few people sitting around. It kind of looks like It looks like an all-American diner to you.
What is in America?
It looks like a diner. There's there's paintings on the wall. Everyone else sees it normally, which is a kind of shitty dive bar.
I ate a slamwich and didn't have to spend half an hour on the bathroom, on the toilet.
The Dianca is behind the bar, and there are a couple other people sitting at the around the place. They seem to be the other patrons of the place you're staying.
Mm.
I'm going to order food.
Alright, you go up to the place. What will you have?
What's for breakfast?
Well, we have a few breakfasts here. You can get yourself the normal. You can get the meat lovers, or
I have the meat lovers. All
right, that'll be right up. That'll be 2 gold.
I give 2 gold.
She takes the gold and walks to the back. In
That was a bad deal.
Quiet, Margaret.
in 10 minutes, she brings out food for you. It's on a giant platter. You ever go to one of those diners where they have the plates that are
The metal hot plates.
they're like an oval, and at their longest point they're 2 or 3 foot long, and they're covered in food.
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
It's like that. It's mostly
I'll
meats.
bet.
It has 2 steaks, a pile of sausages, the other kind of sausages. It has bacon, and then for some reason, the entire rest of it is covered in shredded potatoes.
Bad deal on my backside.
As in hash browns. But
Now here's-
Western hash browns, not
Yeah. Now here's a question. If that's what that looks like to me, what does it look like to the others?
It looks mostly the same. However, there is a little bit more obviousness as to what kind of meat it is. There's still fur on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start digging in.
As in, it's 2 kinds of well, the steaks still have fur on them, and they appear to be either wolf or some kind of giant rat. The 2 kinds of sausages look really good still, though. The bacon looks kind of weird and greenish, but
I'll have one of those as well.
I'll have a normal breakfast.
All right, that'll be 2 gold for you, 1 gold for you.
I'll give you 5 silver.
You give me if you give me 5 silver sugar, I'm gonna give you the child's menu.
That platter is clearly not worth 2 gold. It is worth 5 silver, though.
I'd like to argue.
Do you realize how much it takes to hunt that?
Yes, I hunt them all the time with my grandmother.
No, you do not.
If it is what I think it is, I do. And I flash my silver boomerang.
Well, perhaps you're right, but still, it is still worth a lot, sweetie. I'll give you the child's menu for 5 silver.
No, I want the platter.
I will give you the child's menu. You will have child's
I
menu.
give me the platter,
She takes
and
your,
I will.
She takes your silver out of your hand. You will have child's menu.
No, I take the silver
Wait.
back.
How much is the normal platter?
1 gold.
Oh, okay. I'll
Not you.
give her a gold.
Now see the normal meal. Now that's a bad deal.
Yeah, give it to me for free, and I will hunt down one, just to prove it to you.
I
Good
don't
night.
think you can do
Hey,
that on
Margaret. Margaret, what was that about not trying to cause tension?
I'm not causing tension. I'm
They're
just
causing a
Oh,
lot of
really?
tension.
I am not going to get ripped off.
Oh, really?
We will hunt down a werewolf and bring it right to your door if you give me a platter.
Werewolf?
Yes?
Make it
What
2
the-
and I will give it to you.
2 werewolves.
Yes.
I'm not helping.
Yes, you are.
2 werewolves tonight, and the rooms for the week will be free.
We're
If you're
gonna
not
be
run
here a
out of
week.
town, then yes.
Oh. Deal. And I hold out my hand.
She takes your hand and then she walks back and gets
I
another
shake
platter
it.
for you. She also brings the normal meal for our good friend here, Olivia. Olivia, the normal meal, it's it is a
Food,
large
alright.
bowl. Huh?
It's food, all right.
It is a very large bowl. It is like the size of your head. And it is something that you wouldn't see too often around here. However, it is a massive bowl of grits.
Oh, that sounds
That's a ripoff.
Like
Yes.
just grits.
Yes.
Do the laws of thermodynamics stop in their kitchen?
What do you mean the laws of thermodynamics?
Have you never seen My Cousin Vinny? The amount of time it takes for grits to
No,
Cook
you're right.
is
I
one
have
of-
seen that. That is fucking funny. No, they just have a big
Yeah.
pot of it. But yeah, no.
yeah.
No, it's it is a large bowl of grits. It does seem to be filled with stuff inside though. But you don't want to know what the milk is in there.
Kitty.
I swirl my spoon through to see if I can see if there's any meat.
There is no meat.
Mm.
You do
Margaret?
you do see barley corn though.
Yes.
For some reason your grits have barley corns in them.
Can I have a chunk?
Right. I hand a couple sausages and some of the potatoes.
You just place
Yeah.
them inside of the grits.
No, I slide them to you.
They just slowly
You
sink
you play
into the grits.
yeah you place the sausage in the grits and it just slowly like tips to its side and fucking sinks like the Titanic.
No, this
There's
is
a bubble.
perfect. This is perfect, Margaret. We have to hunt down 2 werewolves tonight.
That is not going to be difficult. They hunt in pack.
Yes? But
Yes.
do you see any magic items on us?
Do you not have silver?
No.
No!
I'm not Margaret, I'm not exactly from here. I don't typically deal with werewolves in my day-to-day.
And I tend to avoid them.
Well, take some silver coin and go to the blacksmith. Have them. In,
I have no silver coin.
All right. How long does it take
That's
you
on
all
you.
to eat the 5 pounds of food you each have?
Like an hour.
Hazel's been scarfing that down like she hasn't had a good meal in weeks.
Yeah, Margaret is eating like the feral
I'm gonna
child she
assume
is.
Olive got the third thing. It was pancakes and waffles.
It tastes good.
I probably takes me about half an hour to eat it.
There's as you eat it, you realize that somehow they have layered both sweet and savory grits on top of each other, and they're not mixing. Which you don't know if that's terrifying or good.
I make sure that I try not to get too much mixing on the spoon.
But somehow they're layered like a
It's
flan.
like like when you get like a. It's like when you get like a layered pudding cup, and you try to eat it one layer at a time.
Yeah. So as you
I have
dig
never
down,
tried to eat them one layer at a time.
The first layer is, like a savory, kind of buttery one. The second layer has raisins in it. The first layer is buttery and has barley corn. The second layer is sweet and has raisins. The third layer is cheesy with little cheese curds inside of it. The fourth layer, and so on.
How many layers? How many layers are in these grits?
5.
It's too many layers.
I think that sounds like a good meal.
I don't like grits.
It's the vegetarian option.
Well, not anymore. We put sausage in it.
You're right. The sausage ended up landing in the third layer.
A+.
I just thought grits were...
The sausage landed in the cheese layer.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all eat.
When you get to the final savory layer, you realize that there was actually some meat inside. It's little chunks of sausage.
Mm.
Like breakfast sausage style sausage, not the other kind.
Oh man, like white gravy.
Yeah, kinda.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I love white gravy.
The
I don't.
The meat platter had both the breakfast sausage ones that come in little patties and the sausage links. I assume you gave a sausage link.
Yeah, a sausage link and a chunk of werewolf meat.
As you stand up, you realize that you are very... there's something very good about what you just ate.
Tasty.
I want each of you to roll a d6.
Okay.
The rugs and everything.
3.
6. That's good rolls.
Olive, roll a d6,
Roll
please,
the-
Olive.
2.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, you rolled 2d6.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
What were your rolls again?
I got 2.
I got 6.
I got 6.
I got a 3.
All right. Okay, one of you is going to be very happy. The rest probably not quite as much.
Did you change your mic or something?
Oh shit! Did the mic stop working during that?
No, it's just it's louder,
Hittier.
little bittier.
No,
I think the mic
shittier.
stopped working. I think the mic kind of stopped while I was.
How's
that
the
better?
mic levels? How's the mic levels on OBS? Make sure that your voice
Mic's back
will,
on.
like- okay.
Hello.
so the
Oh
power-
no!
Not
Yeah, the
going
bottom
well on
OBS
the-
isn't working.
No, it's working. I just need to turn it down.
Now it's
Oh,
better.
there we go.
Red all
That's
the
it.
time.
That's it.
Now you're good. You're good. You're good.
You're good.
All right.
You're good.
Yeah.
And turn you guys down a little bit too.
It
Okay.
must have been like a loose wire or something.
Yeah, no, I fixed that. Anyway, sorry, what was I saying? Right. So some of you are going to be less happy than others. So Hazel, you ate the 2 gold meal, and you rolled the 2, correct?
Yes.
All right, Hazel, you end up getting a temporary +4 to your dexterity.
Yes.
That is an extra 2 to your thingy. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Score or
right?
modifier?
Modifier. No, so it's +2 to the base. +4 to the base, +2 modifier.
Gotcha.
Margaret, you rolled a what again?
6. Sorry,
6.
I accidentally hit a
Right.
button.
You get +2 to charisma.
Hell yeah.
Well, +4 base, +2 modifier. Olivia, what did you roll again?
I rolled a 3.
Okay, you have a temporary +2, +1 modifier to your Constitution.
I kind of wish I rolled a 5.
And Olive rolled what again?
I rolled a 6.
Okay, you also get charisma. You also paid 2 gold. You just got a bunch of bread instead of meats. You get +4 to charisma, +2 modifier. And this is temporary. And it's a
I am now temporarily at 22 Constitution.
And I am
Yeah.
temporarily at 20 dexterity.
I am temporarily at 17 charisma.
12 charisma.
Really? You had a 8 charisma before that?
Oh wait, 14.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
your-
I only have 10.
that's
Oh,
that's your well rested bonus,
Mm.
or whatever you want to call it.
Nice.
Eh. Well, I guess anywho,
I actually currently have a +9 to my stealth.
Very nice.
All right, so you guys
Sure.
walk out into the
I could make myself +10.
Ow.
All right. So let's address the werewolf in the room. How are we going to fight these werewolves?
Well, you need to just get some silver, convert what gold you have into silver, and have it have temper your various weapons with it.
Don't you know how long that's going to take?
Wouldn't it be better just to basically try to long range spy on the werewolf, find out their actual identities, and then basically try to kill them in the morning?
But
That's
then
the
it
deal.
would be human meat, not werewolf meat. Tempting.
Why not melt your silver down into a dagger?
I do not have silver.
I've got
Can
90
you-
silver coins.
That is a lot.
You know, here's a great idea. How about we go to the blacksmith and see if they have any pre-silvered weapons?
That could also work.
Let's go. I'll start heading towards the blacksmith.
Worst case scenario, we could promise him the body of a werewolf in payment if you can't afford it.
But we need to get the meat.
Maybe
Yes,
we might
so
have
we're
a
going to-
mace.
We only need the meat of 2 of them.
Yes, any extra we can do whatever we wish with.
As you
And there
walk out,
most likely will be extra because they hunt in packs.
as you walk out into the daylight. Remember, Hazel, it does look like the sun is out here. It looks like a nice, beautiful day.
Does it
Well,
burn
that's what
Hazel?
that's what it looks like.
No, it doesn't burn Dampiers.
Hazel, as you look at the sun, you can see it's moving. It seems to have tentacles.
Yeah, that's not right.
As you
That's
walk
not
around
right.
the streets, you see the parade has already begun. For the rest of you, under threatening skies, a parade of unhappy children dressed as flowers trudge through the muddy streets, leaving the way for a group of sorry-looking men and women carrying a 10-foot diameter wicker ball. The burgomaster and his smiling wife, who holds a sad bouquet of wilted flowers, follow the procession on horseback. As weary spectators watch from their stoops, the ball is borne to the town square. Now, Hazel, on the other hand, you see a bunch of happy children throwing flowers everywhere as they run through the streets, leading a beautiful golden sunball that is being carried on the backs of strong-looking shirtless men, behind which the burgomaster and his wife are smiling and holding magnificent bouquets of flowers on horseback.
I'm gonna lean into Olivia and go, they're miserable, aren't they?
Absolute. Well, the burgermeister and his wife aren't, but the rest.
I hope this wears off soon.
Must be strange.
It's
And-
very strange.
You can watch as they walk into the center of the area. There, the sun is hoisted onto a massive scaffold, and townsfolk begin to splash it with oil. Before, yeah. Go ahead.
Is there anyone who like looks uncomfortable with the entire display? Like uncomfortable in like that they disagree with the display rather than just like not liking the fact that they have to participate. Like, is there anyone who thinks that the display is outright wrong?
No one seems to look that way. Everyone around just seems kind of tired of it all.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well,
Let's get to the blacksmith.
that's if he's even open right now. Festival going on and everything. Mandatory festival.
So there's someone that we were supposed to talk to today.
I don't remember.
I don't know. I know it was only yesterday, but it feels like it's been a month.
As they try to light the sun on fire, they
Say what?
as they try to light it on fire, the sky parts to all of the regulars. you see that the clouds have begun to rain. A sudden downpour rages from the sky and causes everyone to instantly be drenched. All will be well, cries the Burgomaster as he brandishes a sputtering torch and marches defiantly through the rain towards the ball. But his torch goes out when he thrusts it
How
into
far
the
away
sphere.
is he from me?
How
far away is he?
I'm gonna say about... Well, where are you in the crowd? Are you by the ball?
I think we probably would have made our way like towards the crowd to get a better look.
Alright, so the distance to the ball is about like 30 feet, and he's at the center of the 15-foot ball.
Alright, so he's 30 feet away?
30,
Or...
35-ish.
Alright, I'm gonna take a couple steps forward to get within 30 feet and use Thaumaturgy to light his torch.
As his torch goes out, it suddenly reignites. All will be well! And he thrusts it into the sphere and tries to light it alight. And suddenly, and as he tries to light it, a sinister laugh erupts from the crowd. And the Burgomeister stares the person down as there are gasps from the townsfolk around. However, the ball begins to light behind him from your ministrations.
Right?
Hazel, you saw the golden ball be shined down by a perfect sunbeam and suddenly emit into beautiful dancing flames in front of you.
Do I feel the rain?
It seems humid. It's like you feel the rain, but it's not as heavy as it is. Instead, it seems like the kind of rain you get out of a sunshiny sky.
Do I notice the laughter?
You do notice the laughter, but he doesn't sound as sinister to you.
Well, what happens?
Yeah, I'm gonna look direction of the laughter.
Yeah, I also look at who's laughing and try to sneak back into the crowd, or try to take a few steps back to... Yeah.
As he, though the sun is now lit, and everyone seems to be trying to get the Burgomaster to acknowledge that instead, he walks over into the crowd and physically grabs the man who laughed by his neck. Guards that are standing around him drag him into the square. And he is bound by the ankles and the wrists to the back of his horse, of the Burgomaster's horse. And the Burgomaster begins to drag him away.
Oh dear.
And everyone cheers.
What was that?
I think that's what happens to dissenters.
Did not seem like the same.
Not being happy is dissent, probably.
Was laughing not happy?
I can't tell. I still have the drugs in my eyes.
You don't actually see the man be taken behind, or, well, you do if you think that if you don't mind it. But if you think it would be a bad thing, It looks like a paper effigy, like a pinata, being dragged behind the horse.
Oh dear.
And as it's dragged away, it bursts open. And candy begins to litter the ground.
Don't tell me the children are going to.
No.
The children run forward.
Now that is just unsanitary.
And they begin to eat the candy.
That
Okay,
is so
blacksmith.
dirty. You need to be. That is so dirty. You should do that in a cleaner area.
Oh, and the rest of you, yeah, no, you saw that it was not candy.
Let's go to the blacksmith.
Yes, to the blacksmith, please.
These
Alright.
people do not know how to properly prepare a body.
As you walk by the, as you walk to the blacksmith, you notice that a crowd has gathered in the stockyard. You hear screams of young men. In fact, you see a tiger run across the streets in front of you.
Like a real tiger?
Yes.
What do I see it as?
Oh, it looks like a tiger. It looks like the it looks like the tiger from He-Man.
Battle cat.
Yep.
Do you think it's just part of your hallucinations?
Well, I don't know.
He does actually have armor on.
Alright, let's see. Do anything to help? I do not think so.
I say we
Yeah.
just go to the blacksmith and forget we saw this.
So what?
Exactly.
Are you okay? Are you seeing things?
You are being annoying.
Oh, perhaps you should not have taken that thing from that person. If it is making you see things.
I will throw away all your dream pastries in your sleep.
If you do that, you will have to pay for all of them. And grandmother will make sure that you do.
If she could find me.
She knows. She has a hand all across Barovia.
Anyway, let's head to the blacksmith.
Alright. Yes, to the blacksmith.
There's not actually a place on this.
Oh, we visited the. No, we visited the Undertaker.
Coffin
Is there a
maker.
blacksmith? Yeah, the coffin maker. Is there a blacksmith?
Coffin maker, Undertaker was.
Well, the Undertaker's the one that prepares the body.
Huh. I always thought they were just the same thing.
No. The Undertaker
I
is the one that like.
I don't think there is a blacksmith officially.
Ah, crap.
Alright, after one round finding no blacksmith, it's like, alright, you know who might have some silvered weapons?
If you say your grandmother, I'm going
No. No, this was the only one that she had. But one of the rich families in this town could have it.
to. Like they'd help us? We're
I want you
outsiders.
to roll perception for me. All of you.
All of us?
Who? Who?
All of us?
All of you.
15.
Oh.
11.
Yes.
19.
Is it initiative?
No, it's
No,
perception.
Obviously, it would require a favor. Nothing is ever free.
$22.
Everyone over 15, you see the you see that someone is following you as you walk back to the stockyard.
Over 15 or 15 and over?
15 and over.
Okay.
So I don't see him.
14
What's he
and
look
over,
like?
technically.
Alright, what's he look like?
What does he look like?
Perhaps we should go into an alley and confront him when he turns to follow us.
There's somebody
Are
following
you,
us.
are you sure? Are you sure it is one of those games?
I mean, it would be better to do it there rather than in the open.
I mean, sure. If anything, like just rely on me to be the shield for you guys, so you guys can get away quicker. Okay?
Alright.
Uh,
So are we turning down the alley?
He has dark. He has like dark russet hair, and he seems kind of wrinkly.
Alright. Alright, so I guess we're turning down an alley and then gonna wait for him to turn. Wait, should we ambush? Should we set up an ambush? Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I'm turning
okay.
the alley. Can I go up the wall sneakily?
yeah, and can I hide towards, like, the entrance of the alley? Like, I'm going to, I'm gonna cast, actually, wait, let's see. Can I use... Damn it. Okay, who wants to be in the front of the alley? I can't use this on myself. I'll use it on... Yeah, I'll use it...
The exit way?
Yeah, okay, I'll use it on you. I'm using Blessing of the Trickster. You have advantage on stealth checks.
Alright.
Yeah, you have advantage on stealth checks. We're basically setting up an ambush. Two of us going further in the alley and two hiding towards the entrance to surround him whenever he comes in.
Yeah, I feel like I would be joining
Alright.
at the entrance because I can walk up the wall and stay hidden.
Yeah. So I'm casting Blessing of the Trickster on the turtle so that she can hide
Okay.
Gotcha.
better. And then
Shall
I'm
we
gonna,
roll?
Yeah.
Shall we roll
let's
stealth?
just- I guess so. Just so we can hide.
Wait for the gopher from Chocby.
The man
Sorry?
walks into the room.
What?
The man walks into the alley.
Well, did they hide? We were
Are we able to hide?
setting a,
Setting ambush.
yeah.
Yeah, you're taking too long.
What? No.
We're waiting for you to say if we should roll stealth or not.
Yeah. I cast Blessing of the Trickster on Olive.
I just
so
don't
Olive
think
has
you
his
can do all
advantage.
this shit in like 5 minutes. I mean, not 5 minutes, in like 15 seconds.
I got 11 on both of them. Advantage didn't do anything.
Rip.
25 stealth for me.
Oh,
I basically
tried.
just disappear like a cloud.
Margaret and I are just walking on into the alley.
Yep.
And Turtle is just awkwardly, like, just leaning on the corner there. Like, trying
you
to...
like go into your shell next to a trash can.
Yes.
He stops at the entrance of the alleyway. Wait a second, what's going on around here? What's going on around here?
I don't say anything.
We're to have more of you.
Not good.
Do we know you?
No. No, I'm just randomly walking by here. That's right. He walks into
Then why
the
did
alley.
you?
I'm gonna drop down behind him. I'm still gonna try and be quiet though, like another
He
stealth roll.
does not notice you. But he does place Olive. He does place Olive into a trash can.
Oh god, that's gonna be heavy.
That's gonna be, yeah, like I would be considerably heavy in my shell.
He puts a trash can on top of Olive.
How can a trash can fit on me? I'm like 5 feet. I'm 5 feet.
You're in your shell.
Yeah, but the shell should still be quite big.
Yeah, like
You're on your stomach in your shell. You're like at best 2 feet tall right now.
It's that, or probably like 3 feet.
Okay, he puts a crate on you. Whatever.
Okay.
Pushes you behind the crate. All right.
He puts something on top of you.
Why are you following us?
Yeah, what?
I'm totally not following you. Nah, it's fine. Just, go
You
ahead,
followed
Dennis.
us.
Insight.
You followed us into an alley.
I got a 13 on insight.
Alright. You got a 13.
I also got a 13. I mean, we know he's following us.
I believe you. I think. I don't know. Do I believe him?
I need to roll the thing. Yes. Yes, you do.
Okay. Alright. False alarm. I call to Hazel and Olive. False alarm. He wasn't actually. It was just a misunderstanding.
I'm gonna do inside to see if I believe him.
Okay, go ahead.
Regardless, I
Me
now
too,
21.
me too. I wanna. Oh,
You believe him.
Jesus Christ, how high did he roll? Like a 25?
Funny you should say that.
It was a 25, wasn't it?
Yeah, he rolled nat 20.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, regardless.
He now knows of Hazel and Olive's position.
Well, regardless, we are now both in an alley. What is your business?
Oh, you know, I just, I do stuff for Fiona.
Fiona meeting.
Fiona?
Do we know a Fiona?
I don't think we know a Fiona.
We don't know a Fiona.
Got fancy hats around. You don't see her
Oh,
around
one of
town
the-
very often.
One of the
She'll
rich
get
people.
drunk.
One of the rich people who own the house.
Which rich person?
I don't think they leave their houses.
I don't know.
So what is
Well-
it you do? What is it you want right now?
What does Fiona want with us?
Yes.
Oh, no, she doesn't want anything with you. She just, you know, wants to talk to people who are new in town and all that stuff. You know,
Does she have Can she get us silvered weapons by tonight?
and she has silver. She has
Ooh.
silver around.
Alright.
Why don't you come talk to her?
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, but I have my eye on you.
She has a book club tonight. Maybe you can come see that.
We're gonna be a bit busy tonight. We have to go werewolf hunting, which is why we need the silver.
Don't worry, just come by her house. Here, I'll show you the way.
Right?
Just lead the way.
Follow.
You walk through the city streets.
Yeah. Am I following with with?
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Otherwise, you're being left alone in an alley.
In a
no,
crate.
like
We're
I
gonna have
thought I
to
would
go on
be
a side
following
quest
with
after you get.
them.
We're gonna have to go on a side quest after you get shipped all the way to Kretsk.
You get
Having
shipped
trouble
to-
with Pancake?
You get shipped to an entirely different place.
I got shipped over to Amphibia. That's just
I do know of another music bot that we might be able to try.
Pancake
Oh,
works
do tell
alright.
me after this session. Not right now though.
All right.
You go to this house.
We go to.
The house seems disgusted with itself. A slouching roof hangs over a furrowed gable. Moss-covered
This is
walls
the
sag under the bulge and weight of vegetation. You study the house's soldering countenance, and you hear the edifice actually groan. Only then do you realize the extent to which the house hates what it's become.
Is this the house we
Oh.
visited the previous night?
Yeah. The man walks
Oh, it's
up
this
to
one.
the front of the house and knocks on the door. A little tiny latch goes through and looks at him, and then the door gets opened and he leads you inside.
All right,
This
we
is
go in.
unfortunate. We already wanted to speak to this person.
The front door opens into a narrow vestibule. 3 stained glass doors and wooden frames lead from it. 2 closets flank the front door. He leads you, let's see, where is she? He leads you over to the staircase, which is in front of you, through the middle glass door, and leads you up the staircase. More glass pane doors are around, and leads you up to the second floor. On the second floor, he knocks on the door, and a old-looking woman walks out. Why, hello there. How are you?
You're coming in a bit quiet. Can you move closer
Why,
to your mic?
hello there.
Sorry.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello. Howdy.
We wanted to speak to you last night, I think. I don't remember for what. Oh, right. The dream pastry trades. Hello?
She looks like a stern old woman. Ah, dream pastries. I've heard of those. Vaguely. Why would you care about them?
I'm trying to set up a trade route, but the Baron does not wish to. He's, I am assuming, pushing the inferior alternative.
He is forcing people to believe that all will be well. That is his philosophy. He believes that it will prevent the young master from taking over.
But you mean you are referring to the warden? The warden of Barovia?
Maybe? The young master will come back again eventually. All will be well.
Right. Who is this young master then, if it is not who I thought it was?
No, I think you are right.
Oh. Well, if it is the warden, then this place, being in Barovia, would already be his. Would it not?
Of course, but the mayor is being obstinate. This happens every once in a while. With a life as long as mine, I've seen many die to the young master's power.
It is of no concern to me. As long as my family continues to make trade. However, it has been more difficult lately for reasons. People have been less open to trade.
Of
Which is
course.
where I come in.
Yes, of course.
Do you have any silvered weapons? We are supposed to kill some werewolves tonight.
Why don't you come with me? After a simple little after a book club meeting, I'm sure you'll be able to get that.
Okay. Are is everyone following or just I'm down to follow? I have no
I'm
reason.
following.
Following.
Yeah,
I'm
I have no
following.
reason to distrust. I don't know why y'all are letting the 12-year-old do the talking.
Does
You were the first to say something.
She
We're not
smiles
as in
and
the
claps
know
her
how
hands.
it's you.
I believe everyone will be here soon.
good.
Why don't you come here? And leave this door alone, she says as she closes the door behind.
Phone call.
As she closes the door, you hear someone yell, "Little kitty! Little kitty doesn't like the smell of you. Little kitty doesn't like the smell of you." Ignore that. You hear exaggerating hissing from behind the door. Do you guys ignore that, or?
Yeah, I ignore it. I'm gonna guess it's probably that tiger we saw earlier, but it's. I don't want to piss off the. I don't want to piss off the Fiona.
I'll acknowledge it, but not say anything. Like, just be like, okay.
She leads you into the She leads you into the library. This room is crawling with cats. Bookshelves hug the walls, but most of the shelves are bare. Other furnishings include a desk, a chair, a table, a wine cabinet. The room has an irregular shape, and none of its angles seem quite right, as though the shifting of the house has set the whole place on edge. The bookshelves don't actually have many books on them.
What kind of books are they?
Would you like to look?
Sure.
All
Will
right,
that be
yeah.
perception?
No, you can just go pick up a book.
Alright, yeah. I'll pick up a book and thumb through it. Hello?
You
Talk me?
find a book of military strategy.
Oh, sounds boring. I'll put it back.
It's like called of the art of war of. It's like called the art of war of puppets. It's like
I'll put it back.
it's like the equivalent of the Tao of Pooh. Yeah. She just smiles and picks up a book and then begins to walk down. Don't worry, the book club will be meeting soon. She leads you down into onto the first floor and then through another room and down into a down into the basement.
Alright, we'll follow.
The large root cellar has a dirt floor. 2 ascending flights of stone steps enclosed by wooden railings stand across from one another. Tracks in the earth lead from one staircase to the other, and other trails goes from both staircases to the center of the bare west wall. 4 neatly made cots are set in a row against the south wall.
That does not look right.
She just smiles. Of course, we're here for our for the book club.
And this is the guy that led us here in the first place, right?
No, this is the lady of the house. We're here for the book club.
Alright.
Who's all a part of this book club?
Just me and, some other people around town.
That doesn't sound too bad.
She walks to the door and then presses on it, and suddenly parts of the wall open up. You know that secret room in one of the Oblivion houses? That's really obvious because it has a fucking thing on top of it. It's like
the Dark Brotherhood.
No, not the Dark Brotherhood. The one of the houses that you own with the haunting and the lich in the bottom.
Oh, the lich in the basement, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like that. She opens the wall and walks you inside. Flickering candles in iron holders fill the room, with light and shadows. This room is a 10-foot high ceiling and a large black pentagram inscribed in the stone floor. At each point of the pentagram rests a wooden chair. Seated in 4 of the 5 chairs are men and women with black hoods. A young man who has the face of an angel, a balding hulk of a man, a squat middle-aged woman, and a taller, younger woman with an unsettling glare. They rise to confront you. Don't worry. They're here for the book club. Your guide says with a very with an intense air about her. She walks and sits down in the last empty chair at the other end of the pentagram. Just go find yourselves a seat around. Sadly, you can't be in the center circle today, but otherwise you should
Hello.
be fine.
What did I miss?
We just entered the Satan room.
Their book club is obviously an evil cult, but like we're also, I don't know.
Yes.
Are we evil? Why?
I'm not.
I'm neutral good.
I am technically evil, I think. Just because of the yeah, I'm evil, but just because I showed the alignment of the hags.
Yeah, but you're also a kid.
Yeah. So it's more like mischief than evil, but also evil. I mean, she does
You're
kill
chaotic
people.
mischievous.
Yeah, mischievous evil.
Have we already asked about silvered weapons?
Yeah, she said that she can help get us some after the book club.
Okay.
I feel like we're not going to survive this book club.
Speak for yourself. If they need a human sacrifice, you're the closest thing we got.
I am not human.
I ain't human neither.
You're half. You're half.
You're
Wait,
human.
half as well, aren't you? No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're a child. And
I
everyone
am
knows
not.
devils love children more than anything.
I am not a human. Do not insult me.
Don't insult me.
You are half human.
My mother was a half-orc.
All right,
Wait,
so
really?
you're 3/4 human then.
Yes.
That makes you more human than me.
I believe the child that was probably most likely kidnapped by hags is more human than the rest of us.
No. I was never kidnapped.
Sure.
Did the human do this? And I use thaumaturgy to make a loud noise right in front of your face.
God, stop doing that.
No.
She takes out the book and places it in her lap. All right, we will be having a reading from my manifesto. I just hope you guys are glad and happy to learn about it. It is called The Devil We Know. It's my personal poetic manifesto. And if you want to buy a copy, they will be sold after the reading. Thank you. You can even get a signed copy today. Wouldn't that just be great?
Is this like when
Yeah.
they tell people timeshares?
Of course not. Those people who sell timeshares are some of the worst con artists and scammers ever. This is coming from someone who...
Is a con artist and scammer?
I am not a con artist and scammer. Alright? Every deal I make, I follow through on.
She opens the manuscript. It's not even bound. It's just a loose pile of papers tied together with string. Not even like tied together with string like around it. It's got holes punched in it, and like instead of like rings or anything, it's just got string strung through the holes.
Nice.
Yarn.
Like college textbooks these days.
Yeah, but worse. But yes, basically.
Impossible.
She opens it up. She says, and she starts reading. Blackness. Dark, evil sights. Seen from down below. The young master sings. His love holds not. And yet, the beautiful rose. And we open to our hearts. And of course, you may open too. She rests her hand on the book, and then she looks up at the rest. Now, of course, what I was trying to say in this poem is that you simply need to open your hearts to the evil that's in the world. And if you consent to the worship of, devils, you can bring happiness, you can bring success, you can bring freedom and wealth to yourself. You see, it's this little thing. It's called the blessing seed. All you have to do is you put a copper.
They're fucking. They're seed evangelists. God, that's an evangelist. Oh God.
You put a copper in the envelope, and you place it in the center of the circle, and then your seed will grow. And she looks at everyone. So, are you willing to do it? The other 4 just nod happily and start placing coppers in paper envelopes that have been handed out, and place them in the center of the pentagram.
I might as well. It's just a
prosperity
copper.
gospel.
Exactly. That's what it's called.
Yeah, I had to look it up.
I was lazy.
Do not. Don't. I
Hold on. Let Hazel say what she's trying to do stealthily.
Trying to get away.
Oh, okay. Look,
Because these people are crazy.
Devils are terrible. They will write contracts and make agreements which they will screw you over on.
I'm just putting in a copper to be nice.
Alright, do you put it in an envelope?
That could be the signifier of signing a contract which you have not read. You do not know the terms of this deal, and you do not know whether or not it's a good or bad deal.
I agree with the shrimp.
My grandmother
She's helping us out later. I'm trying to be nice.
Okay, fine.
Alright, once all the envelopes with copper pieces are placed into the center, she stands up. And she chants in really bad Latin, Imperio, Inferno, Servio, Slambio. And suddenly a small fire burst in the center of the room. And the envelopes are consumed in flame.
Are the copper pieces still there?
Once the copper pieces, the flame dies down, you see that the copper pieces have disappeared.
Gasp.
Can I roll insight check?
Yes.
I'm guessing because I get the feeling that this might just be an illusion to steal the copper pieces and not actually a devil. I got a 17 for insight.
As far as you can tell, something magical is happening.
But is it infernal?
Well, you can't tell for sure. However, a shimmer in the air, and several electrum pieces begin falling on the ground. Look! Your seed has grown! Go on! Take your seeds! Take your grown plants!
So it's a pyramid scheme.
No.
The four others rush over and grab the electrum pieces. Will you be taking your electrum piece, Olivia?
I'll take one piece.
Don't. This is how you lose your soul.
The electrum piece has Strahd's face on it.
Ah, wonderful.
It's like a...
Doesn't all the money here, though?
No, most money here doesn't have anything on it. Like, it's all worn out and old.
Or it's the money that came
or it's the money that was already on someone's person when they arrived.
Probably
So-
probably more than 99% of the gold in Barovia came from adventurers.
Yeah,
Who are no
I'm-
longer with us.
there's-
Okay. I
there's probably
think
like some. There's
Yeah,
probably
hold
like
on,
some
hold on.
Neverwinter printed gold, some Zulu gold.
This is basically the
think-
equivalent of her handing out $2 bills.
Yeah, I think the joke here is that they still have his face because nobody uses Electrum, so they haven't been worn down.
This is the
That's right.
equivalent of her handing novelty $2 bills to you.
I mean, $2 bills are still good currency.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
Electrum
and
is still worth 5. Electrum is still worth 5 silver. It's just that if you use it at the store, people are gonna look at you funny.
And look at you
Yeah.
and be like, you use this?
I'm trying to get rid of it. It was a clerical error at the bank. They ran out of ones.
They ran out of coppers.
Look, they ran out of coppers. Or they ran out of silver. I needed to cash a gold. They gave me 2 Electrum.
Yeah.
She just smiles. Now, everybody, I want you to hold on to that coin. And if you hold on to that coin and hold devils in your heart, you will see more money in your future. She just smiles and claps.
Nice. I do some thumbs up.
She places her manifesto back in a leather case.
What I like about D&D is that there are canon shapes for the coins. Like, you can see that they have shapes. There's shapes there.
The ones from
Koi-
the book do, because I
Yeah.
think those are officially the ones from
Yeah, these are the official shapes of coins for Forgotten Realms.
yeah.
And everyone uses circles.
No, they're mostly like hexagons and stuff. They look like British.
The thing I like about them is that under all of the ones under a gold have holes in them, which means they can be held on a string, like old Chinese money used to be. Okay, I'm done with my tangent.
Anyway, so now that you've gone to your cult meeting, she just walks up to you. So, what did you think? By the way, would any of you like to roll Arcana to know how that worked?
Yeah, I'll try. I am very distrustful of it.
I'll give it a try.
13.
I'm not gonna roll because I don't know jack shit about magic.
9!
I got 13.
No matter how high I roll, Olivia wouldn't know because she doesn't know magic.
You, Silver, Margaret, you think you know that there was something invisible inside of the pentagram.
It was very interesting. Never been to anything like this before, I'll be honest.
Never will again.
I'm so glad. If you come back, we will hold another book club. I can even read to you from a book that I found, the Grimoire of Four Quarters. You'll even get to look inside.
Does that sound familiar to me?
Roll history.
Can I take a roll of history as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I got an 8. I have no idea what the hell that is.
Hazel
Dirty
rolled a 20.
It's a dirty 20.
Hazel, you
Thankfully.
know that it's an infamous demon treatise. It's an infamous book, grimoire written by a diabolist named Devostas, and that it would drive you mad if you ever read it.
Would it drive you mad to be read it though?
Most likely.
No.
Or what would most likely happen is you look inside, go crazy, and not actually be able to read?
You don't.
Well, you see, you look inside, you go crazy, and you're convinced that you can read it.
Go crazy?
Don't mind if
crazy.
I do.
Go crazy.
Oh, Go wild, go crazy? Ah?
Just lose it.
So,
Okay.
would you guys like to walk around the house at all, or are you just gonna leave when everyone else does?
I want to walk around and try and sneak my way to that one door that we're not allowed in.
So, I'm gonna go.
I'm
up
gonna ask
and-
where the bathroom is.
I'm gonna ask about the silver weapons.
So, okay. So she's going to sit here in this room. Ah, right, silver weapons.
Yes.
We have some silver weapons. I will just sit here for a second. And she kind of just stares off into one corner and then just kind of waves her hand like, yeah, it'll be here in a second. The others of you can go to the rest of the house. So
I'm gonna go around and look for a bathroom.
Alright, you start poking your way into all the rooms in the house. The fuck?
I avoid the door that she said not to go in.
I don't.
Okay, so so first you go to the room that you were told not to go into, which is, where is it? There we go. God damn it, where is it? Here you go. You walk up to the upstairs hall, a hallway with a window at each end. Framed portraits and mirrors festoon the wall, surrounding you, judging looks and dark reflections. You hear something scratching at one of the many doors. A plaintive female voice meows like a cat. Meow. Can little kitty come out to play? Little kitty is sad and lonely and promises to be good this time. She really does.
I'm gonna look around to see who was saying that.
It seems to be coming from the room that you are going to.
Oh dear. I'm gonna walk up to the door and just give it a light knocking.
Meow. Who is that? Little kitty wants to know. Little kitty promises to not be mad. Little kitty wants to be let out.
I'm probably good at this, but curiosity's coming over me. I'm going to turn the doorknob.
Okay. The doorknob turns.
And I'm gonna peek through ever so slightly.
As you try to open the door, you realize that it is locked.
Yes, of course. One of those things. gonna pull out my thieves' tools and try to pick the lock.
This is a mistake.
Alright, we'll go over to, Olivia. Olivia, you're walking upstairs as well. You find a room that you think might be a bathroom.
Okay. I peek inside to see if there's a toilet.
God damn it, where's the room that I was looking at? God damn it.
Olivia's quest to take a piss.
You find that the room is locked.
Okay. I'll just have to hold it. I'll head back downstairs.
God damn it, where's the one I was looking for?
Yeah.
Alright, well, you walk back downstairs, you pass by your friend trying to get into a locked room. What did you
Hazel,
roll to
stop.
unlock the door, Hazel?
I think it's dexterity plus my proficiency for these tools.
Something
So,
like that.
dang it, 14.
It does not unlock the door.
Hazel, stop messing around.
I'm curious.
I just continue on.
Little kitty wants to be let out. Little kitty
I walk
promises
faster.
to be good.
I speed walk.
Can I like look through the lock? Is it like one of those kind of locks?
Yes.
I'm gonna look through it to try and see what's in it.
You see a young woman dressed in a very poofy, cute dress, walking around her room and on all fours, and with cat ears on.
Okay. I'm gonna keep trying because I feel like this is gonna turn into a rescue situation.
Little kitty wants out.
Alright, I'm gonna try the tools again.
Okay, go ahead.
Fail, 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 fail.
15.
That fails.
Dang it. Hold on.
My powers, they increase.
And try one more time.
I curse you.
There we go.
You're going to regret this.
22.
You manage to open the door.
closing the base. I'm closing the basement door behind me.
You manage to open the door. The young woman walks out on all fours and hisses at you.
I
Little
hiss back
kitty
and bear
doesn't-
my...
Little kitty doesn't like the way you smell.
I hiss back.
Little
What
kitty.
are you?
Little kitty is little kitty. She does the cat paw thing, you know, when you put your hands into like the little shape.
Yeah. I'm just gonna push her back in and close the door again.
Roll strength.
15.
You barely manage to push her back in.
Am I able to like use my thieves' tools to lock something?
You can try.
Give it a try.
Little kitty wants back out. Little kitty will be good. You hear scratching on the door.
15.
You don't manage to lock it.
Come on. We'll try again. There we go. A dirty 20.
You do manage to lock it.
Flick.
Little kitty wasn't bad. Little kitty is a good kitty.
And with that, I'm returning to the basement, thoroughly creeped out.
Little kitty is lonely. Little kitty promises to be good.
I just catch up to Olivia and say, I have seen things that cannot be unseen.
I told you you'd regret it.
You walk to the bottom of the stairs. Behind you, you see like something being dragged along the floor, clattering, as if it's being carried by something very small.
I look behind me.
It continues to look like it's being carried by something very small. It's being dragged towards where you're going.
Do you need some help?
No, I got it. The mistress wants me to look magical and all that bullshit.
Where are you?
I'm carrying the thing. It's fine. Don't worry.
Oh, you're invisible.
Yeah. Just don't tell the rubes about it, okay? Wait,
Right.
you're one of the rubes. Ah! It starts to be moved faster.
I turn to Olivia and go, I wish to leave this place.
Yeah, we'll get out of here once we get those silver weapons.
Once you get to the end of the hall, the weapon is magically floating in the air over the pentagram and being lifted and being presented to Margaret. See? My magical powers have brought you your silvered weapons.
Okay, and what will be the what will we have to do in exchange for using these tonight?
Come back and I will pay you gold to kill the Burgomeister. Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. What happens after we kill him? Surely there will be a power vacuum.
I will take my rightful place. The young master gave us this land. We will control it.
Alright, and if we do that, will you open up trade routes with the Bone Grinder Mill with to have cream pastries brought in?
As long as the young master allows it.
Margaret, could we have a word, please?
I am negotiating diplomatically.
The silvered weapon is like a sword, and it's sitting there in the air, or whatever kind of. It's a silvered weapon. It's sitting in the air, and you hear like a faint grunt under it, as if someone's tired of carrying something.
I grab it by the hilt and like pull it back, and my spindly child arms are not able to lift it properly, so I'm just standing there with it as it clatters to the ground, still holding the hilt, kind of hunched over.
I'll take that.
Okay.
I grab the sword.
Roll dexterity.
Me or
You.
All right, check or save.
Check.
19.
All right. You almost trip over something that's invisible on the ground, but you manage to catch yourself.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Wait, you're
Alright.
the rube. Never mind.
All right, we have so we have the silvered weapon. So
Margaret, could we please have a word with you real quick?
okay.
Wait, did you just put this in my inventory?
No.
Huh.
Do you have a silvered weapon in your inventory?
I must have got it from the death house. I have a silvered short sword.
Okay, so you probably
Now we have
that.
Nah. Okay, I can give this to Hazel. Hazel, do you use swords?
Yeah, I prefer daggers, but yes, I can use swords.
All right. What kind of sword did I just get? Did I just pick up? By the way,
Well, if it's for
Like, is
Hazel,
it-
then it's a knife. It'll be a Chris. Let's just say it's a Chris.
I don't know what a Chris is.
It's those wavy ones.
So is it
Like a sacrificial dagger?
so mechanically speaking? What would it be? Long sword, short
I don't
sword,
know
dagger?
Right now. I don't know.
It would be a short
Silver
sword.
weapon. Give it to. Here you go.
It would be a short sword.
Thank-
Here's what these things look like.
It's Chris. Yeah. Although it looks like, less stupid than the one from Wikipedia. As in, like, the hilt looks usable rather than that.
Yeah, that's most likely a decorative one.
Like, it looks more like this one. Like, this more modern and also usable looking.
Wow, Chris Deltarune in our game.
All right.
I'm gonna
I,
pull Margaret aside real quick.
What?
He's a sham.
Obviously,
No, I mean,
I said many times not to put the copper in the thing.
no, I mean, everything she's doing is a sham.
I don't care as long as we get the.
You know that
silver-
magic sword that just floated down? There's someone invisible holding it.
Yes, they were in the circle as well the entire time.
Yeah. I feel like we should call her out on this.
No, not yet. She is aiding us. We do not make our allies mad until after they have served their usefulness.
Thank you.
She has given us.
This is usually
she
a
has
really
gi-
cushy job. Just
She
take your thing and go.
we did. We already did.
Shoot.
She has given us a silvered weapon. And if we kill the burgomaster, she will open up trade with the bone grinder mill.
All right.
And pay us.
Yes, and pay. Whatever it is that she is, like, I do not care about that because it does not. I was able to see it from a mile away, and so I did not partake in it. So it does not affect me.
All right. All right.
Can we look at the weapon to make sure it's actually silvered?
Yes.
All right. What would we roll?
Investigation.
Can I intimidate the sword into being silver?
I got a 9. It looks silver to me.
It looks silvered.
All right. I believe this is silver. It should work. That
It's
means
not
all of us.
silver, it's silvered.
18.
It definitely has some kind of shiny silver looking metal on it.
Yep. Looks good.
All right. That means that tonight we can hunt the werewolves, and then in the morning we can kill the Burgermeister.
All right. Try not to get bit.
Obviously.
I mean, in my situation, I feel like it would be pretty interesting if I were to be bit.
I think if a vampire gets bit by a werewolf, they just die.
I don't think that's the case.
Well,
I'm
it's a
not-
good thing Hazel's
I'm
not
not-
a vampire then.
So you would only
Right.
half
Yes,
die.
I am a completely normal half orc.
So then you would only half die, but you are already half dead.
I say that while pointing at the woman and the invisible person who's still here.
See, I doubt they care. We are helping them.
Let's just go on upstairs,
Let's just go on upstairs.
leave,
Yes, let's go on upstairs, leave, and wait for the night.
maybe get something to eat, and then go hunt werewolves.
I'm still full from before.
Once you close the door,
I'm
you
a
hear
werewolf.
the sound of someone like as if they're letting their breath out. Oh, finally. You've really got to stop making me do that. This is just so tiring. Ugh.
Right.
Come on, don't worry about it, you stupid little thing. This is how we do our job. Yeah, but like, whatever. Mistress, or whatever you want. You got your job. Can I go rest now? Yes.
Would it be?
You can go sit in the cat bed like I told you to. But I want a real bed. You get the cat bed.
We should probably go. This is getting very awkward.
Yeah, we should. Olive, let's go, Olive.
You should see what they have in the other room.
I'd rather not.
As you walk up the stairs, you get a glimpse of a little tiny red figure storming out, and then sitting down in a cat bed.
Is it an imp?
It does look like it's an imp.
Yeah. I hate those so much. They think they're so much better than us.
I guess not.
It kind
bed.
of looks like somewhere, like some weird combination of a devil and Spike from My Little Pony.
Think they're so much better than us just because they have their deals written down. But the thing is, if you write it down, then they can always double check it. If it is a verbal deal, if it is entirely verbal, then it's entirely up to them remembering, which makes it more likely that they will be the ones, which makes it more likely that they will mess up, and we can reap our rewards.
Alright.
That just sounds like cheating.
It is not cheating. It is up to them to remember their deals. If they cannot remember their deals, then that is on them.
So basically, you like it better when people are completely conned.
Of course not. We do provide exactly what it is that we say.
You see a tiny little middle finger stuck up from under the cat bed.
We provide exactly what our deal stipulates. And
Let's
then
just go.
there's consequences for breaking a deal.
Let's just go, Margaret.
Alright, I'm coming.
You should read one of the books I recently read. It was very interesting and had an interesting take on the whole Fae deal thing.
So, anything else to do today?
I mean, you guys ignored the tiger, so pretty much you don't have anything to do until your hunt tonight.
Alright.
I mean, you see guards looking around for a tiger on your way around town, but like...
We should probably save our energy. That is what I think.
This is gonna be a rough customer on werewolves.
Alright, you go.
We are getting paid for it.
You wait till the end of the day and you go out into the woods.
All right.
You're gonna go hunt werewolves.
Yeah. We're doing that this time or next time?
We should probably do it next time.
Alright.
Yeah, because this combat does take a while.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway,
Combat takes a while, and it's 9.
thank you
Yeah.
everybody. Thank you everybody for watching. We have been Curse of Strahd. Sorry for how glitchy this episode's been, but I'm having some technical difficulties.
It's OBS.
It's more Discord that's been the problem. Anyway, thank you everybody for listening. We will be here next time, hopefully, and we'll be back with Curse of Strahd. And check out our other games.
Yeah, there's Donkey Kong 64. I'm really close to finishing the 101%. Biddy is joining me as co-host.
Yeah.
There is Pokemon Black with my boyfriend Scraps. There is Alice Madness Returns, and there is Force Unleashed.
I still think you should play
Also,
Minecraft.
well, I would if I had an SMP server, but that costs money. There's also another D&D campaign that I run that everyone here plays in, called World of Tapir.
And
There was a comment challenge for the day. Have you ever been in a book club, and what book did they talk about?
have you ever paid money to a cult before? Anyway, thank you everybody for listening, and keep an eye on Curse of Strahd because we're about halfway through this game.